Hey, Preston. Great game the other night, man. That was fun to watch. Asia, we're meeting after lunch, right? Can't wait to hear your ideas. Hey, Jojo, come here a minute.
What'd I do now?
Well, Miss Branch tells me you've been on time for class every day this week.
Yeah, so?
So that's 5 days in a row.
So what?
So I think that's a big deal, man. Look, I understand. You got a little bit of trouble getting to class on time, but I know it's not your fault. But I tell you what, if you make it 6 days in a row, I'll take you out for lunch. Anywhere you want.
Bet.
Hi, Mr. Grimaldi. How are you?
I'm exactly the same as I was when you asked me yesterday. What do you want?
Okay, then. Well, we're looking for teachers to volunteer for a Valentine's Day charity.
No.
But I haven't even told you what it's for.
I have no interest in participating in a fake holiday invented by greedy jerks to exploit idiots who think that a box of candy or some soon-to-be dead flowers is an apt expression of one's affection.
But it's for cancer.
Cancer doesn't need your help. It's doing fine all on its own. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get through that door. Thank you.
Your eyes are a sea of beauty. Your heart, an island of hope. I am a vessel adrift on the waves. I'm a big fat nope.
Hi, Mr. Carson. You wanted to see me?
Yes, come in. Have a seat. I'd like to hear about these Valentine's Day plans. Sounds like a terrific idea.
What we have so far is that teachers who volunteer will be asked to submit the cutest picture that they have of their significant other. We'll then post the pictures on the main bulletin board, and for $1, people can vote for a teacher to be the king or queen of hearts. And then for $2, they can vote twice, and so on.
Brilliant. Did you think of that?
Me and some other kids of the SCA did.
Such a good cause, too. How can I help?
We just seen a picture of you and Mrs. Carson.
That could be a problem. There isn't a Mrs. Carson at the moment, and honestly, I don't see that in my near future.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. How could you know? And besides, who would think someone this handsome would be an old bachelor? I'll tell you what, though. Here's some email addresses and room numbers of teachers who are willing to help out with things like this for students. Start there. They're a good bunch.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Carson. This is super helpful.
Not a problem. And if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Oh, and if by February there is a Mrs. Carson, you'll be the first to get a picture.
Okay. Even the sadness that comes with being away from you turns to contentment because I know that you'll return. In the midnight of my heart, your light cuts shadows and casts a glow upon my doubt until it is no longer doubt. Mr. Carson, who is this woman you're after? Wait, my dearest Ben. Who is Mr. Herman?
What part of no phones do you not understand, Mr. Sanderson?
I was just checking.
I was just checking. I don't care. You can come and get this at the end of the day.
You can't do that.
I can. I have. Now get back to work.
What a jerk.
Seriously, it's like he hates kids. Why would somebody who hates kids be a teacher?
What are you reading? Mia, what are you reading?
What? Okay, fine. But if I tell you to, you have to promise me that you won't tell anybody.
About what?
I accidentally stole Mr. Carson's journal.
What?
That's insane. How do you accidentally steal a journal?
Miss Harris, is that candy?
Yeah. I'll put it away.
No, you'll hand it to me. I've been very clear about my no eating in class policy. When you bring food into my classroom, it becomes my food. Oh, goody! Sour gummy worms, my favorite.
Wow, I hope no one ever brings a puppy to this class.
So, what's in it?
I can't say. It's really private and I shouldn't have read it myself, but I couldn't help it. As soon as class is over though.
What's this? Primary source document of some kind? Oh, a diary.
Please give that back to me. It's not mine.
Then why do you have it? And why are you letting it distract you from the matter at hand?
I won't get it out again.
I'll hold on to this until Monday, and after you've passed the unit exam. You can come retrieve it then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, kinda.
What am I gonna do? I have to get that journal back to Mr. Carson before
what?
before Grimaldi reads it.
Why?
Yeah. How bad can it be? It's Mr. Carson.
Yeah. That's a good joke.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.
See you. Mia, can I talk to you for a second? Mia, hey.
Hi, Mr. Carson. What's up?
Remember the other day in my office, you didn't happen to grab a journal off my desk, did you?
I don't think so. What does it look like?
It's just kind of a plain moleskin journal thing. Just has some calendar stuff, staff stuff in it.
Yeah, no, sorry. I really don't think I've seen it.
Well, if you do see it anywhere, could you just let me know? There's some sensitive stuff in there, and I just wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Do you understand?
Yeah, of course. I'll let you know if I see it.
All right. Thanks.
So, why can't you just ask Grimaldi for the notebook back? Just tell him how much you love his class and that you're sorry and that it won't happen again?
Because it's Grimaldi. He exploits anything he sees as weakness.
Exactly.
Why don't we just steal it?
Very funny.
If that journal's half as gross as you say it is, Grimaldi could do some real damage.
It wasn't gross. It was beautiful, but you're right. It could end up really badly for Mr. Carson.
So let's steal it.
So, why can't you just tell Carson that Grimaldi took it from you?
I literally just told him that I didn't have it.
That's dumb. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I panicked.
Guys, listen to me. So this notebook, it's not technically Mr. Grimaldi's, right?
Right.
So if we were to steal it, We're not really stealing it. We're just giving it back to its rightful owner.
I'm listening.
So this is what we gotta do.
Mr. Grimaldi, can I go to the bathroom, please?
Go. Mr. Jones, pick that up and throw it away. And focus on your work. Your future in the NBA does not look promising. All right, quickly, quietly, everyone. Down the stairs into the bus parking lot. Let's go, make haste.
This is a really weird time to schedule a fire drill, isn't it?
It's not a scheduled fire drill. It's just another one of these hoodlums who thinks it's funny to interrupt the instructional day.
Mr. Grimaldi, I left my laptop unplugged, and if my battery dies, I'll lose all my answers. Can I please go back?
Make it quick. You'll kindly give that to me.
Mr. Grimaldi, I can explain.
Yes, I'm sure you can. And you will when we meet with Mr. Carson in his office. Outside now. To be within your reach and not be touched. To be within your sight and not be seen. To be within your warmth and still.
Thanks, Tom. I think we get the idea.
But that's the good part. The rest is just smut.
That's harsh. You do know that taking things off of a teacher's desk is a serious offense, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And pulling a fire alarm is a crime?
I know, but the notebook.
Yes. What about the notebook?
It's mine. It's my diary, and those poems in there are mine. You don't have a right to take them from me.
Is that so? They're very mature.
I've been in creative writing for about 3 years, and I have an excellent teacher.
Miss Heaps is very good.
My dearest Ben, hearing your voice, I cannot help but stop and watch you teach. Your passion, your energy, your concern for these kids fills me with a love that I can't explain in words.
Shit.
In a perfect world, I could tell you. In a perfect world, you would feel the same. But the world is this world, and so I'll wait for you until the next.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Would you care to explain this?
Tom, the notebook
I'm in
isn't...
love with Mr. Herman, okay? Are you happy now?
Ugh. Gross.
I see. And is Mr. Herman aware of your feelings?
No, of course not. It's a secret.
Mia, you don't have to.
It's okay. It's stupid and embarrassing, and I just want my notebook back so I can burn it and forget this whole thing ever happened.
You know, Mia, we can't always have what we want when we want it. It isn't fair, but it's the way of the world. Sometimes, if we're patient and we're honest about our intentions and our feelings, we get what we need and what we deserve. I suspect that there will be a price to pay for your bad decisions, but your secret is safe with me.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome. I'll leave you to the disciplining.
Mr. Carson, I'm so sorry.
I know.
I don't know why I just didn't tell you.
It's okay.
Your poetry is beautiful, and you shouldn't be ashamed about it. It just sucks how you can't just have what you want.
We all have feelings that we can't express for different reasons. Sometimes you have to protect yourself. Sometimes you have to protect others. Sometimes, I suppose, you have to just say these things despite the danger. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
But what do I know? I'm just a high school principal who's living a lie, right?
But what about not being able to just be who you are? What about not being able to have what you want? Is it painful?
I know who I am. And the pain is what makes it poetry.
Well, your secret's safe with me, Mr. Carson.
Thank you. And the fire alarm was an unscheduled drill that I had authorized. In the future, honesty.
Yes, sir.
Looks like your idea is working.
And I see that you changed your mind. I'm glad. Mrs. Grimaldi is really pretty.
You may find this hard to believe, but it took Mrs. Grimaldi a very long time to love me back. And I wrote a lot of bad poetry while I waited. It was worth the wait.
Cute dog.
Thanks.